see the Orlando Magic going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference.
Checking out San Antonio, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. And for the Magic. And Smitty, one thing we've noticed, in an era of small ball, some teams are going big again.
They are, B.A. It's all about matchups and creating mismatches. You like to have the personnel for scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the basket by San Antonio.
Rest of the game.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good. And that's good. As he
certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Austin from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Don't want to let him get it.
Shoots from the line. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
But that's a good look for him.
Good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. To the wing. Here's Austin. 13 points in the game. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. No good with a jumper from the wing. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Austin. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And this
pass to Austin. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And force feeding the ball.
Magic lead by 4. Here's Austin. 19 points in the game. To the left wing. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. How 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. There's a minute 34 left in the second period. Pass to Knox. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And once
oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let up.
Man, he's been on point.
It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
You know,
it's hauled in by the Magic.
San Antonio foul. That's his second personal foul. Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Magic now. They've only allowed 2 points so far. Here's Austin. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going hovering. With the drive. That one goes in. Give him 23. 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Austin. Give him 23. Count that one. To take the lead. Knocks it down from distance.
That's good.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
At just about 85.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
There's the drive. Inside, here's Austin, and the layup is good off the glass. He's got 31. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6. The Magic have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Elliott. Deflected. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Just what you're doing.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is what you want to do when you execute.
And there's the pass to Cardinal. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Austin. He's guarded close. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Now Austin really played well against Orlando in his last out. 4 on the clock. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Austin's got his second basket of the game. Here's Holloway. He dishes it to Austin. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A season ago from the line. One thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And getting to the line.
And here's Austin. He's got 7. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling?
One shot.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a
Control
chance.
the offensive glass.
That time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
It's good. Austin's got 14 points for the game. Oklahoma City shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Kicks Cardinal. And they call an illegal screen here.
Guys, sometimes that just happens.
Playing, we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now Austin, 14 points for him. The 19-foot shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Austin's got second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his fourth personal foul.
I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Offensive boards, if you're not aware of it.
Here he goes. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his fifth personal.
To the line so far in the game.
2 for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Young's checked in for Elliott. And he's good on the second.
But it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Spurs trail by 6. Austin with it. 19 points in the game. Basket, good. Austin's got 9 points here in the second. Now here's Austin. Defense is right there. Count that one.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean,
got a hand on it. Fast break. Here they come. Second shot opportunity from deep. Got it. Number 7. Austin with it. To the right side. Over to the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. To pick up the points at the line.
14 foul. At the line for the Spurs. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Good on both.
And he's made more than
6 to shoot. He takes it in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Thunder making a change here.
Too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Now here's Austin. He's guarded closely. Goes to the reverse layup. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that position. Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Shooting 1.
Games as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world.
Now here's Austin. Pass to Webb. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.